Welcome to ILFRACOMBE, a seaside resort that's been popular with holidaymakers since the 1800s. We're on the North Devon coast with its stunning coastline. This is part of the High Street. The video was filmed in November, so we're very much out of season here, but there's still lots to see. The St George pub, which used to be the Prince Albert, an early 19th century building, Grade 2 listed in 1973. The large outcrop of rock in front is Capstone Hill. There's a zigzag coastal path to ascend the headland. Admiral Collingwood, a purpose-built Witherspoons pub at a cost of £3.5 million. Opened in 2014 on the site of the old Collingwood Hotel, designed by a local architect, who said the design was inspired by a seashell. Well, that's breakfast taken care of. St Philip and St James, a modern evangelical Anglican church, built in 1856 by John Harewood. The Grand Harbour Hotel, previously known as Capstone Hotel, with 22 rooms. The Royal Britannia Hotel, established in 1617. The building has always been used as an inn by a range of people. Lord Nelson and royalty stayed in the past. The hotel is also known for its spooky ambience and reports of paranormal activity. ILFRACOMBE is the largest harbour on the North Devon coast and was important as a fishing harbour and commercial port. There was a quay here dating back to the Middle Ages. There's an impressive selection of boat trips for you to choose from here. Smuggler's Caves, Exmoor Cliffs, Lundy Island, and you may see seals, dolphins and lots of bird life along the way, as well as the occasional whales. The Chapel of St. Nicholas. Dating back to 1321, the chapel was built as a place of worship for people of ILFRACOMBE, living and working around the harbour. From the Middle Ages, the chapel maintained a light to guide shipping into the harbour. The light remains operational and is said to be Britain's oldest lighthouse. A 66-foot stainless steel and bronze sculpture named Verity, created by the world-famous artist Damien Hirst. The statue depicts a pregnant woman holding aloft a sword while carrying the scales of justice and standing on a pile of law books. Half of the sculpture shows the internal anatomy of the pregnant woman, with the fetus clearly visible. Hillsborough Hill dominates the harbour and is the site of an Iron Age fortified settlement. At approximately 150 metres above sea level, it's known locally as the Sleeping Elephant. You can see across the water Rapparee Cove. It's the site of a famous shipwreck in 1796. The sailing ship London sank in rough seas off the cove. Nearly all those on board drowned, and around 100 bodies were buried beneath the cliffs here. Presumably part of an old harbour wall, or maybe a fortification. Let me know in the comments if you've got any information on these remains. ILFRACOMBE has some stunning rock formations. We'll see more of these after we pass through the beach tunnels. Many of the buildings in the town centre date from the 19th century, and most of the shops are independent retailers, and some have been in the same family for many generations. The George and Dragon pub, dating back to 1360, the oldest pub in ILFRACOMBE and one of the town's earliest buildings. It has many tales to tell and apparently has some spooky goings on, which has attracted some of England's finest ghost hunters, who hire the pub out all night to see what unfolds. Established in 2003, the Terrace Tapas and Wine Bar caught my eye. It gets some very good reviews. Along here we have a row of historic Victorian terrace shops. Remember, it's November, so in the summer these will be much more alive. This is Wildersmouth Beach, a sand and shingle beach. At high tide the beach is almost entirely submerged. Historically the sheltered bay was a popular spot for smugglers. This tunnel appears to house the East Wilder and West Wilder streams, which converge in the town and pass into the sea here at Wildersmouth Beach. The landmark theatre and pavilion, which opened in 1997, designed to reflect the glass-blowing kilns predominant in the area in years gone by. The bricks for the building are the Belgian white china clay, which is similar to the Devon marlon clay, which is no longer worked. We're walking through Jubilee Gardens, established in 2002 to celebrate Queen Elizabeth II's Golden Jubilee. The southwest coast path crosses the top section of the gardens. This is the former Granville Hotel. It was converted into apartments in 2009. The Southwest Coast Path is England's longest waymarked long-distance footpath, stretching some 630 miles, running from Minehead in Somerset along the coasts of Devon and Cornwall to Poole Harbour in Dorset. Known as King's Court, a 7-bedroom Victorian villa dating back to 1874, is sold in 2020 for just over £420,000, needing extensive modernisation and renovation, but had amazing potential. If anybody knows any updates, please let me know in the comments. The bathhouse, a replica of the Athenian treasure at Delphi, once housed sea baths. The entrance to the tunnel's beaches lies to the right. Hand-carved in the 1820s, the four tunnels lead to unique sheltered beaches and a tidal Victorian bathing pool. ILFRACOMBE overlies sedimentary rocks, mainly shales and mildly metamorphic slates, formed around 300 million years ago at the end of the Carboniferous period. These are known as the ILFRACOMBE slips. North Devon has the second highest tidal range in the world, and many beaches can become cut off or disappear altogether on large spring tides. So make sure to check the tide times first before visiting ILFRACOMBE's stunning hidden beaches and coves. Built in 1899 when the classical revival was in decline, Grade 2 listed Masonic Temple was officially consecrated in 1947 and named as St. Nicholas Lodge. This is the Lantern Centre, built in 1728. Was formerly the United Reformed Church. It has since been transformed into a building for public use with cafe and function rooms. You can't really see it, but we're passing by on the left a purpose-built former post office and sorting office, where it's 4 Flemish gables. It's been on the market for over £500,000. This Baptist church was built in 1891 to a design by W.H. Gould, another of Ilfracombe's prolific architects. Hope you enjoyed this tour of Ilfracombe. There's certainly lots to see here, even out of season. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, enable notifications so you don't miss the next episode. See you next time.